All right, let's talk about a huge shift that's happening right now in the business world. U.S. companies outsourcing their accounting to India. And look, this isn't the old story you might have heard before. It's way past being just a simple way to cut costs. It's actually become a really powerful strategy for growth. So let me just ask you this straight up. Is your accounting department holding your business back? I mean, are your most talented people stuck doing routine, day-to-day tasks instead of focusing on the big picture? Because, that's the exact problem so many businesses are wrestling with.
And the solution? It really represents a huge change in how we think about this. Outsourcing isn't just about saving a few bucks anymore. The real focus now is on unlocking genuine, lasting growth. So let's dig into what that actually looks like.
Okay, so what is this new growth strategy all about? You have to remember, thanks to things like globalization and just the explosion of remote work, something that used to be a tool for giant corporations is now a totally viable, powerful option for businesses of any size. It all boils down to this idea of strategic outsourcing. See, this isn't about just handing off tasks you don't want to do. It's about being smart and intentionally tapping into a global talent pool. Why? To free up your own teams so they can focus on what really moves the needle. Things like scaling the business, making your clients happier, and coming up with the next big idea. So, what are the benefits you see right away? Well, first off, you get instant access to a massive pool of skilled accountants who are already pros in U.S. accounting principles. You get your financial reports in real time. And because of the time difference, you literally get round-the-clock productivity. Your work gets done while you sleep. And you get all of this while lowering your costs, but, and this is key, without ever sacrificing quality.
Which leads to the next obvious question, right? The whole world is out there, so why has India become the #1 spot for accounting outsourcing? Let's take a look. It's really a unique mix of things. India has this incredible talent pool with a super deep understanding of U.S. financial systems, compliance, even complex IRS rules. The teams there are also built to scale, so if you have a sudden rush of work or your company's just growing fast, they can handle it. And maybe, most importantly, there's a long, proven track record of them working successfully with U.S. companies.
And then, here's the kicker. On top of all that skill and reliability, you get the numbers. We're talking about potential cost savings of up to 50% compared to hiring someone locally in the U.S. It's just a powerful, powerful combination of quality and efficiency. Okay, so we've talked about the what and the why. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. How does this actually work day to day, and what does it mean for your own team? This really shows the transformation perfectly. On one side, you have your team getting stuck in the weeds, bookkeeping, data entry, all that stuff. But when you outsource those time sinks, you get what's on the other side. Your leadership is suddenly free to focus on the high-value work, like strategy, innovation, and expansion. It's a complete game changer for where your team puts its energy. And what kind of work are we talking about? It's the engine room of your financial operations. Stuff like the day-to-day bookkeeping, managing who owes you and who you owe, running payroll, putting together financial reports, and even getting your taxes prepared. The offshore team just becomes a seamless part of your company, making sure all the numbers line up perfectly in the background. Okay, I know exactly what some of you are thinking right now. Handing over all your sensitive financial data, that can feel like a pretty big leap of faith. So let's tackle the #1 concern head-on: data security. This is the million-dollar question, isn't it? Is my data really safe? You have to understand, any reputable firm in this space knows that security is their absolute top priority. Their entire business is built on protecting your information. And here's the thing, security is never an afterthought. It's a whole process with multiple layers. It all starts with encrypted data transmission. From there, access is super tightly controlled. Only the professionals who need to see your information can. All the work happens on secure cloud platforms, and the whole system gets audited regularly to make sure every single protocol is being followed to the letter.
And that's the promise, right there. The whole system is designed from the ground up to do one thing: keep your financial info private, protected, and locked down so that only authorized people can ever access it. That security is the bedrock these partnerships are built on.
So now let's zoom out and look at the big picture, because this isn't about just getting a quick win. We need to talk about the long-term, sustainable benefits that really start to build on each other over time.
And that is such a key point. You're not just buying a service here. You're building a strategic partnership. Your offshore team becomes a truly integrated part of your operations, and they grow and evolve right alongside your business. And when you add it all up, this is the payoff.
Over time, businesses see these huge jumps in efficiency and accuracy. They get this incredible ability to scale up or down, which leads right to being more profitable. And of course, when you have better, faster financial data, your leaders just make smarter decisions. It creates this amazing cycle of growth.
I think this quote just nails it. You save more while you achieve more. It proves that this isn't a trade-off. You don't have to choose between cost and quality. You get the best of both worlds. And that, right there, is what smart outsourcing is all about.
So, we'll leave you with this final thought. Take a hard look at your own business and ask this question. Is your accounting department just another expense, another line item on the budget, or could it be a strategic asset that is actively fueling your company's growth? The answer to that question could literally change everything.